Tell me she didn't kill Pelonia. Tell me she didn't kill him. Now are we gonna send another fight?
So this is your method for investigating Rerir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Is that Pandora
Great
box?
deduction, but it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice.
Okay, it's gonna still be a creepy dungeon.
Oh, I guess this must be Sumeru decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got
I
planned,
still like Jaoda,
but
man.
It looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rerir myself.
I know
From
that.
what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine.
She would be the one who would find Dane.
I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
She would be the one who would
So
find
what are you
Dane.
saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still,
She's the one who
I have
managed to
ask
find
myself
Dane.
if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber.
Duran will show up at the end. I'm pretty
And
sure.
also how to make sure
Mr.
I come
Dragon.
out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
I can't wait to sell Arlecchino, man.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
By the way, are we gonna have for the first time a boss in 6.1? Cause simply we had a boss in 6.3. Or 2. Does that mean Rerir would be the boss? We gonna have a boss already in that patch? That would be freaking awesome.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me.
Dane.
The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
Dainslef.
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat
No,
little
she's
gadget
talking
that was
about Dory.
Exactly what I needed.
I think she's speaking about
Trust
Dory.
me.
This is Dory you're talking about, right?
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Is that Dory? I think yes. Yes. There we go, Dory. Well, I didn't expect you to see the main
Aren't
quest.
you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra
I never
fee.
see so much character in one patch, man. Oh my god.
Sangama Bay?
In one story.
I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big in Nod-krai, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I
I like
first
that they
arrived
gave
in
Sumeru
Nod-krai. My
music.
trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off.
Me.
What can I say? The great Lord Sangamabe is nothing if not generous.
That's so liar.
So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble. I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs?
That
An ancient
exists?
suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the
I
sea?
don't want to be Iron Man.
At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake.
Another
I can't
woman.
reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Nod-krai in the near future.
A powerful woman. Huh. Which woman could it be?
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here.
A
Can't say
powerful
exactly how long
woman.
that'll be, though.
Which woman? Archon? Oh no. Alice. It's Alice. I have a feeling it's Alice.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that?
Alice will show up at the end.
Serve yourself up on a
At the end of the
platter?
patch, we're gonna see Alice show up.
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Wait. I know who did the shield. It was probably Alice. When I think about it, Alice or Nicole. Nicole is probably the one who did the shield. It looked like an angel power. So yeah, maybe Nicole.
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind
I
of
think
debt
it's
to
maybe
owe,
Nicole.
And now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days.
Oh, come on.
No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
Is that a scam? I'm pretty sure it's a scam.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
This is a scam. What does item have to do with it?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Okay, but what help us against Rerir?
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
I can't wait to do the event when Nefer, Luma,
Now then,
and Chowda come with us
let
in
us peer
Sumeru.
into the Rerir of Solnari's past.
Oh, nice. We're about to see Rerir when he was a human. We're about to see
I
Kenriat.
made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture.
It's Kenriat, guys.
Conrian.
We're about to see Kenriat, man.
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected.
It's the first time we see Canrian building.
Looks like the fearsome Rerir
Not in ruins.
came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
So this is his desk. Can we see what it's... There is... Yeah, there is something outside. Oh. This is the first time we see a real Canrian house. So Neperian power. She can see the past
Hi,
of
Rerir.
people.
Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
Yes, it was her wife.
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close.
Or they are lovers.
Sounds like they were living together.
I have a feeling something happened to her. He became obsessed with the moon when she died, probably.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today.
That's him.
They have a fine collection, but I went alone.
This is the same
Melendez
voice.
was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
Melendez. He mentioned that name before.
Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good.
Yeah, this is a voice actor of Rerir.
But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Thalindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
It was one of their friend or
Training points
another
keep
cinder.
falling.
Another
If things
sinner.
don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety?
Aww.
It's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that?
Is that really Rerir?
I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms.
Well, they were living underground.
Because Conria is underground,
Yeah.
so it doesn't get much sunlight?
Their sunlight was the iridescent moon.
That would explain why
I'm
they
pretty
use
sure
so
of it.
much stone in their buildings.
Yeah, cause
They even use alchemically modified
they were
strains
living
for food.
underground.
Seems like the people of
Hiding
Conria
for the
don't have many
Archon.
options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
I'm surprised they never have this kind of power.
He really is a professional.
He
No
was one of
wonder
the
he's so
sinner.
good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become,
Even insane,
it
he
seems like
cover
he's
his
retained
track.
certain habits, at least in this regard.
Yeah. Sometimes when you become crazy, you still have your old habit.
Did Rerir rip it out himself?
I really like the depth of the story we have right now. They show his past. It's the first time we see... Scarlina, Rotter.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant
Love.
pool.
Love.
The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled.
Wait. I just have a theory. What if it's the ancestor of Arlecchino? What if Arlecchino is a descendant of him? The burial place of fallen moon. Okay. Let's get it together. So, the iridescent moon is the fallen moon. And Kenriad was found around it. I wonder where the fallen moon is, where the iridescent moon fell. And that's all they were able to do if it's and that's all they were able to make a civilization.
Who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
So Kenriad was found in a power thanks to the iridescent moon.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that?
Because she's dead.
The burial place of a fallen moon.
Is that how Arlecchino got the iridescent moon power?
Rerir, over here.
Oh my god! It's Dane!
Dane! Oh, and, Vedelfin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Oh my god! It's Dane before he got corrupted! So he wasn't a blonde guy!
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
Falnir.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
Oh no, it's Rerir, okay.
Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then, right?
Wait, Dane was friend with him? No, this is Rerir, okay, I forget. Sorry, my bad.
Well, I'm flattered.
It's Rerir, sorry, yeah, it's him. I realize he don't have his hair white now. So he was friend with Verdofnir and Dane.
So, what are we discussing today?
By the way, Verdofnir, it's the another sinner. That's why I say his name. But you know, he didn't mention Dainslef's name when he became crazy. So Dane is his friend. The reason why he would show up, it's his friend became crazy.
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
I wish they would show Dane though.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
So he was friend with Dane.
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
So he was friend with him.
You to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Oh, he was married.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
You don't look a bad guy right now.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on,
What is
stop being
job?
such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Finally, some Kenriad
Me?
story.
Same old, nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed?
It's nothing.
Vedelfin, Dainslef's elder brother.
Wait, what?
Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach
Oh
of
my
any
god,
ordinary
okay. So Dainslef is more important than I thought. I didn't know that Vedelfin was his elder brother. So that means... one of the sinner was Dane's brother. Okay. I didn't know that
Yet,
part.
despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me.
Wait, could it be he is...
Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades?
So Rerir was Dane's friend.
Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day.
They could at least show some model, man. Some shadowy model. There's a cup of wine, but there's no one in front of it.
No different from anyone else.
So maybe that's how his vision worked.
As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
I think it's because her wife died. That he wanted to find a way to bring her back to life. Very good story, man. I like what they... So that was her wife.
Thalindis? You're back early?
Oh! Thalindis is his wife. So that's why several Daphne, Thalindis, and the other name. He didn't say Dane though. Did he say Dane? I don't remember. So Thalindis. That's why he said Thalindis multiple times. Because it was his wife.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been?
Are we gonna see Aether?
Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
It's the first time we see someone carry out. So that's why they were dressed. Quite elegantly.
Vediflunir showed up today too. You know, Dainslef's older brother.
So that's how people were dressed in Kenria.
Mr. Vediflunir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
God, I can't wait to always see more of Kenria.
I heard Dainslef mention that I'd recently proposed and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
Wait. Could she be their sister? Of Dane?
So, you're worried? You can be such a child We're nobodies. Why would the visionary be concerned about us?
Oh no, she's
I'm
not.
sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
So Dane self have a big role with him. Dane self is not just there because he's a sinner. Rerir is his friend.
Maybe you're right.
Of course he wants to save him from his craziness.
You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
Arlecchino, is that your children?
All right.
No.
Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Arlecchino is probably one of his ancestor, maybe.
Nobody.
No.
Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vediflunir and Dainslef, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference.
I still wonder how Arlecchino got iridescent power.
Meanwhile, every idea they come
Moon
up
power.
with and every decision they make, it affects everything.
They talk about the king a
These
lot
days,
now.
The king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense.
The purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline. Arlecchino is from that bloodline.
The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies.
And why Arlecchino have this power
A
then?
man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will.
I wonder what that king of Cariad
What
was.
becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
Man, such a sad story.
Thelatis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us.
Yolandis was
But
his
by the same
wife.
token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either.
Well, she's maybe never became his wife.
There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Rerir. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side.
What happened to Rerir to become crazy, man?
Just seeing you makes me happy
It's
in a
I'm
way
sure.
I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
She would die.
You're right.
Either because of
Thelatis.
the calamity or
I've
before that.
just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening.
God, the
Speaking
story
of
is so
which,
good.
All set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few
Let
things
me
to
guess.
take care of, then I'll come join you.
The fall of Cariad would happen during the ball.
Even busier than the big shots, huh?
Are we gonna have a look of
Fine, I'll go
Asmodee?
get started, but don't be late.
Not
If you
Asmodee,
keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Renova.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Vinster King's Guard.
But he wasn't.
Clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again,
He was from the
that's hardly
intelligence.
surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do.
So he was from the intelligence of Cariad.
Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Yeah, so basically he doing the same work she was doing. He was an informator. A guy with information. Are we gonna see Cariad? Oh,
Our last operation was a resounding success.
we
and all
see
thanks to you,
Cariad.
Rerir of Solnari.
Well, not
In total,
completely,
we
but-
apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon and 67 accomplices.
Crimson Moon.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
That's a dynasty she came, I think.
It cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity.
Huh. I have a feeling the king is not a good guy.
Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
The dead moon is the Ridison moon.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored.
So why do you become obsessed by the
Many
moon?
of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
Now let me guess. Her wife is one of the member of the that parade the moon. And they will kill her.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners?
Oh,
That your hands are steeped in blood?
oof,
You
yeah.
didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon.
Arlecchino is a descendant of them.
Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're
So can we at war with some member of their own who claim or was spraying the iridescent moon,
I look forward to toasting
which
you
is
at
a
your
crimson moon now.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself too.
So he's officially getting word.
Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know.
God, the story is so good.
The Moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past.
It's like I'm reading a novel
Even
of
now,
drama,
the sun
man.
shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
She's a member of the Crimson Moon.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainslef, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
Uh-oh. What is this?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it.
I mean, she's about to see a bad memory.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Let me guess, she's a member of the Crimson bloodline.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
She would either die or betray him.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
Like Arlecchino. It's like Arlecchino. The same bloodline. So that's why Arlecchino have his eye with an X.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
That means Rerir probably ate Arlecchino a lot. So Arlecchino, that's her
It
descendants.
doesn't matter who I am. Too many of her kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out.
Could she be an ancestor? This is one of Arlecchino's ancestors.
Not long ago, the Rerir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
You have no choice.
We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity.
It's your
His
husband.
name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
Oh no.
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
She wanted her to kill him.
Simple. It's because...
She wanted her to kill him.
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment?
Good
The
question.
ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
So she asked her wife. The little kid asked Rerir's wife to kill Rerir.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Yep.
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss.
Me neither.
Seriously, that was amazing.
I'm
We're
really
not worthy.
surprised.
We're not worthy. I gotta admit though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
We won't see any more of
I'm
that.
just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
Yeah,
So
indeed.
far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too.
So we saw a descendant of Arlecchino family.
Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's
Yeah.
all coherent.
I want to do a
Stay
talking
behind to
video
lend a
about all
hand,
this.
But feel free
But
to
we
head
probably
back and
forgot
meet up with the
everything I
others.
learned. That's when Arlecchino will show up. I remember that the scene we see her happened there.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but with them constantly
Wait.
sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
It's been 2 days since we hiding.
Oh, that's never
Escape
gonna
them?
work. One little slip up and it's game over.
What happened with
If they
Pusciola?
spot us, they'll run straight back to Rerir. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down
What
our
happened to
necks again.
Pusciola?
Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
Arlecchino will show up. This is the place she show up in the trailer.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted. Phew, that was a close call.
So Dainslef and Arlecchino have a big link with them. With Rerir. Rerir is linked to the descendants of Arlecchino.
He's coming this way.
And from... And Dainslef was Rerir's friend.
Final hurdle.
So they have both a link.
Oh, there's no end to these things.
Arlecchino have the iridescent moon power, which is a crimson moon. The crimson moon is the iridescent moon who died. And she's gonna show up right now. I'm sure of it. She will show up right now. Up there. She will comment. She would say something. It seemed I arrived just in time. Something like that.
Fire.
There she is. Yep, she's there.
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire.
Yep. What fire do you think it is? I remember that fire. I remember that fire. They even play her music. Yep. It's her, alright. My woman. Arlecchino, that's... Yep. God, she's badass, man.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Colin.
Oh my god. She's so badass. Sitting on her
Told you would
throne.
never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
I'm so happy to see her again.
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
I'm so happy to see her again.
Arlecchino.
Wait, that's it? Oh, come on! Oh, that's still interesting though. Let's see what Pushiola is doing. Is he dead? No, he's alive, just beaten.
Stupid Rerir of stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
Yeah, you say that each time.
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
At least Pushiola is alive.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
Wait,
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy?
is that Duran?
Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Santorone.
Oh,
Father sent us over to help.
there's no way they're here too. I did expect to see them too, though. I know Arlecchino was showing up, but these three. God, there is so much character in that freaking quest. God, oh, your voice, what did you do?
How
There is.
considerate of
Oh my
her.
God. It's insane. They bring so much character.
Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that Catgirl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
One other surprise character they will show
Wait a
us.
second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Okay. So now we're meeting back with Arlecchino that join us. Oh well. The party became bigger and bigger. I can't wait to see it. God, that. So far, I love this freaking quest. I can't wait to see people's reaction about this. I can't wait to see other people's reaction, man. Why did it just didn't teleport us there?
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
She's finding Dane.
I see.
I'm sure.
Then let's get right into it.
He's the only piece missing.
But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
I love her, man. The X, I love... Wait, I just realized. Don't you think the item Dory gave... It's similar to an Arlecchino necklace?
Surely it can't be.
Yep.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories.
Yeah,
we just
she's from
saw.
the Crimson Moon bloodline.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nod-krai, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Capitano.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui harbinger.
Yep. But not just that.
Here just got really tense.
Yeah, I agree, huh?
We can't just start trusting Fatui harbingers, even at a time like this.
I can't trust her.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
She have a link with Rerir.
Nor does Nod-krai belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory.
Yeah, the item Dory is the same shape as what she have on her neck.
Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles.
Yeah, I know. But you know why? It's because she have the power of the moon.
We have our own way of doing things here in Nod-krai. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably.
In the end, the fight we are not bad guy.
That's why I'm here
They look
solely
bad.
in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power.
Yeah, cause you can detect it, right?
Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She have...
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all.
I love Jauda, man.
But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now.
She deserves to be a 5-star. Come on.
Along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui harbingers after
She's
all.
thinking a lot, man.
You can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
It takes 2 minutes just for her to think. I love this girl. Jauda is the best, man. Oh my god.
Since Mr. Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
All right, listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose
We know that he was from Caria.
and assassinate the so-called dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Huh. Aha.
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Arlecchino knows what she's talking about.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse.
Yep.
And a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
Uh-oh. Yep, she has something to do with it.
To my knowledge, those were the names of 2 different Conrian dynasties.
Okay, she wasn't sure if she can talk about it. And Arlecchino said yes. I think Arlecchino would consider her as a friend.
Long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection.
The power Arlecchino have.
But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
The king.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen,
So that was the first
last
reason.
ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster king, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rerir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers.
But some survived because Arlecchino is there. So basically the Crimson Moon dynasty was basically, for example, I would say it's a church of Kenriad, but then the king killed the member of this church to take control and decide that no, it's not your city anymore, it's mine.
In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
You cut out that name, yeah.
Daughter.
He didn't want her to forget her.
Interesting. Anything else?
Dane.
What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh,
she tried to
one
kill
more
him.
thing. For some reason, Rerir's fragment also contained some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
She was supposed to kill him.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rerir appeared to be lucid and quite normal.
So something bad happened to her.
Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
She might still alive.
Yeah, just like how it was with the captain.
Wait! Could it be Arlecchino? No. Could Arlecchino be her daughter? No.
If we could somehow
sorry,
find
no.
her, do you think there's any
No,
chance
it's
Rerir
not true.
might
She was
regain some
Rerir.
of his sanity?
I know. Forget what I say, guys. I'm dumb. It cannot be. She was a kid, Rerir.
It's possible, but it would
Yeah.
take a miracle. We can't pin
Sorry, my
all our
bad.
hopes on that.
She may be a daughter?
That merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we
No.
can hire her to look into.
But maybe she's immortal, though.
All right then.
I got excited over
Let's keep
nothing.
working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow.
I like how the quest go that it's like,
As for the others,
yeah, you know, it's new zone, but the story
On the
take
way over
place
here, I noticed that
outside the
wild
main zone.
hunt
We
monsters
don't
had
travel
grown
there.
even more frenzied in their
We
search
play
for good
everyone's story.
At this rate, the
Not just a
people living
traveler.
here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
But you know, Lumine didn't talk much
Head
yet.
back to the curatorium and meet up with
The
boss.
traveler talked a lot in first patch, but in this patch he didn't
feels
talk
good
yet.
knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Yeah, Varka is really a grandmaster, huh? Let's
Well,
go.
the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we
I
can.
so like that Varka is basically the boss there.
Relax, just do your thing. I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now.
Well, which character now?
Stay safe, everyone.
Dainslef or another one? It's not Jean, right? Who the hell is the reinforcement? It's that Dane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dane. No, it's
We're
Flynn.
back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined.
as I
I'm gonna make
expected.
some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now.
Who is the reinforcement? Oh, it's Duran.
Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flints?
I think the reinforcement you talk about
Sure.
is a Duran.
Uncle Varka,
And Alice.
you previously told us about how when you went
And
to
Nicole.
investigate a source of the Wild Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flints' intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nod-krai in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In
I
other
so
words,
love the
in theory
music
at
of
least, he still lacked the means to act
Varka.
in two places at once.
Flints, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nod-krai are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
And who is the reinforcement?
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a deal. Not a
Yeah.
word about my snack intake for the next week.
Next batch we're going to our answer.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Inefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsvartnir.
Yeah, next batch we're doing at
Might as
Amsvartnir.
well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
The one we are missing, what we saw in the patch, that they didn't see that where it's Duran and Dane.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.